Hello, Pirates 101. I'm doing a 3 versus 3 battle here. Let me make sure everything's right. And in this battle, I'm going to be showing a certain strategy, which people have been asking me to make videos like 3 versus 3, showing different strategies on different classes. I will be starting off this video. We'll be showing Malvin only has 2 companions, I think. That's weird. But we're going to be showing the Witch Doctor charge in this 3 versus 3. I'm not sure what's going on with their team, but anyways, we'll see. So I don't really have my powers perfect for this because I was trying to rush, but I will be showing the strategy where maybe on like the second or third turn or whatever, once I get some defense buffs on me, my Witch Doctor is going to go halfway, maybe around here, and going to get ready to storm the other team, storm spam, Mojo storm spam. And it's very similar to the Musketeer charge, except it's on the Witch Doctor, which has several advantages, including longer range. Sorry, I'm looking at Skype real quick. Actually, by the way, neither playing. It looks like it's possible that we might be doing. I might have to be forced to do the more defensive style Witch Doctor, but I'm still gonna try and do the Musketeer rush. So let me see this real quick. Sorry, I've been looking at all different stuff at one time here, so haven't been able to talk a whole lot, but this won't be exactly a perfect example of a Witch Doctor charge for many reasons. First of all, it's only a 3 versus 3, not 4 versus 4, so not necessarily an exact example of like a clan battle setting. Plus, my powers are definitely not perfect. That my powers are definitely not perfect for that, so all that's not gonna really make it a perfect example, but should be fine. I mean, I'm gonna show the basic idea of it at least. It is a bit risky to pair Witch Doctor right here without having any shields on. Like, I kind of wish that I at least got like Valor Shield last turn. Yeah, but it's whatever. I mean, if they can send Pete and Goro after me if they wanted, but I don't really think that they'll do that. I mean, it's possible, but maybe they missed my message. If they do, then it could definitely make things a lot harder, but I doubt it. Okay, they're not going to. This is definitely different from what I'm used to, because I usually tell my players we're going to be the defensive team and let them come to us. But this time, since I want to show a particular strategy, I'm going to be playing a bit different. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be a perfect example of a musketeer charge, but as I said, I just want to show the basic strategy of one. So before today, I was so bored because I wanted to make a video but then not know what to make because no one was really on, and I've been struggling to figure out how to promote or get more viewers on my channel. I think currently I'm highly considering making some more League or Wizards 101 videos to try and grow some viewers in several games. I think that could definitely be a good possibility for the channel. However, if y'all are not a fan of Wizards 101 or League of Legends, then y'all can just ignore my videos there. But I do think it could be a good idea for the channel. This is such a weird and sort of sloppy looking Witch Doctor charge, but oh well. I mean, usually the only time I would consider doing Musketeer, Privateer, or Witch Doctor charge in clan battles would be if we do the ranged war and we have to run out of spells before the other team. But that rarely ever happened for the Storm Warriors just because we knew how to last the early game as long as possible, so we were never forced to make the first move. However, as a backup plan, I did make the plan that if we actually were going to lose the early game or run out of spells, then we would have a plan of either having our Musketeer, Witch Doctor, which would usually be me, charge halfway and start spamming them with either bombs or Mojo Storm. And I did pick Goat over Annie for a reason, just so we'd have some champions that would have the threat of being able to one-shot the other. Unfortunately, this is what I was afraid of, and with only a fortress, I can't really stay here for as long as I want to, so hopefully they will build either Fowler or shield me. So definitely not necessarily a plan, something that I would do in an actual clan battle if it was me, but still I want to show it. See, and show how it can provide a lot of pressure. Unfortunately, I would prefer to do it right here, but because I want to get the maximum amount of targets, I do kind of want to put it right here. Well, no, because he's already going to do a spell on her, so I'm just going to go do it right there to pressure them a bit more. And since he's right there, should be fine. Gonna start moving her up a little bit along with Goro. Definitely gonna be a bit nervous if I only end up getting, if I don't gain defensive buffs this turn. But I mean, it's not like we are really ready for an exact plan. I told them that I was going to be showing that I would be showing the video, this strategy last minute, and this entire match was sort of last minute, so it's not really surprising. But yeah, I am a bit nervous here because of my positioning with only one fortress, and that this is definitely not a very good showing of a musketeer or a witch doctor charge. And more 3 versus 3 in the future. I think for the next one anyways, I will be doing the more defensive style for either my witch doctor or privateer. We'll just have to see exactly which people are on for the 3 versus 3 at the time. This Peter will most likely die. But this team battle all in all is not extremely well organized from either team, which is okay. I mean, this is not supposed to be any kind of serious PvP match or anything. I just want to do something, some sort of 3 versus 3 for the channel. So, it's all good. Looks like the Pete actually might live. And now that they're both under half health, they're definitely under threat. Peter will be able to do his super strike this turn though. Oh, thought he was asking whether he should will buff or not asking Abe. But yeah, at this point, buffs like that are sort of kind of late. Pardon you focus on either defensive buffs or offensive buffs, and not like necessarily stat buffs, but like, or I mean, trying to think of how to say this, like dodge or accuracy buffs or defensive stuff like fortresses or father armor or heals or stuff like that, but not really will buffs or agility buffs or strength buffs or anything like that. I think he means Melvin, and I mean I think him it would just not really do a whole lot to mess them up, but I will mostly be just focusing on providing more pressure on my witch doctor. And the Mojo Storm all in all will be doing just about as much damage as like one target Morn Song, so it'll be fine. He is doing a lot of damage. In fact, he's gonna kill the goose. There goes Sarah. I do not want to have to move from a positioning, but if I don't get okay, Fan is dead. Well, I don't have anyone better to target right now anyways. I mean, I want to pressure the Buccaneer more anyways. Yeah, this is my first actual like team battle that's not 2 versus 2 in a long time. Yeah, New Fan's most likely dead, but the only other target was the Kobe and Goro, which they're both full health and there would not have been much pressure there anyways, so I wanted to keep pressuring the Buccaneer. So yeah, this has definitely not been a very clean team battle, of course, but as I said, this is more for fun and just showing off a certain strategy, so and the biggest reason why I really wish I did not have to do the Witch Doctor charge strategy this match is because this would be an example of a match where we would not be the offensive team. We could just kill them with range from the start of the battle because we are Witch Doctor, and Privateer against Buccaneer, Privateer, and Squashbuckler. So we'd have a huge early game advantage where you could just win the game off that. But I said from the start that I wanted to show off my Witch Doctor before I actually saw the team, so it's definitely unfortunate, but at least I'll still be able to show the strategy. But just for anyone who's watching this to know, this will be the one of the absolute worst battles in a real competitive battle that you would ever want to do the Musketeer or Witch Doctor charge. I mean, when you have classes that are better from the range and better early game, then you need to stay back and use a defensive style, spam them with like Morn Song, spam them with bombs, stuff like that, group heal, and that's how you'd win. And this one, the battle's definitely going to be a lot harder because of that. I still provided a lot of pressure, which messed up probably what their rushing strategy would be, but it still will be a bit more hard. But I still am confident though, so should be fine. Okay, I'm going to take a lot of damage here because I only have a fortress. But luckily they can't use anyone else, I don't think, so that's good. Good thing she did not attack me there. That would have been a lot of damage from Sarah. This is definitely what I was nervous about. I need a feather armor. I can't remember if there's something about fortresses no longer stacking. And there are no, and my storm is not up right now. That definitely seems like a waste of goats, so I'm gonna actually move him over here. See if I can find a better time to use him. However, I will go and use Grando on the goose over there. Okay, so I will be able to kill Pete. Let's see if he can get action to tie before action attacks. Yep, he will. Oh, action. Okay. Okay, so the poison thing, I'm 90% sure it's gonna finish off Pete there. Okay. No reason not to. I mean, if they want to use their thing to, or their companion's epics to kill Grando, then that would not be a good trade for them. It's useful health, and once he charges, his overall damage is weaker. Pete still lived. I actually forgot pit flanking on my goat. But then again, it's been so long since last time I pit. I don't really remember ping epics on my goat. Can't remember what I used. Honest Abe definitely likes his shot calling during these 3 versus 3s, but to be honest, I haven't read a whole lot of it just because this battle in itself, not really paying a whole lot of attention to like the details of it anyways. So I just wanted to go and do the basic Witch Doctor strategy. I mean, realistically, just looking at the stats from the start, I knew even if I did do the Musket or the Witch Doctor charge, which is a big waste, we'd still most likely be able to win pretty easily. Okay, so that I was expecting for him to reduce Grando back, but it's definitely not going to do a whole lot with that alone, so Grando's going to put more damage because of his buffs compared to actions. So that's all good trades. Yeah, they're definitely doing a good job of keeping in it. Either way, technically if she wanted, well, oh, never mind. I was gonna say if she wanted to, she could just frenzy me for the kill, but she's not going to. I don't know, let's see what I'm gonna do here. I might just group heal. Not really any important attacks, he's dead either way. I'll wait for that for now. But I do want to go ahead and use that there. Let me see this. I'll go ahead and move my Grando back over here. Okay. Most likely people who currently still do a lot of clan PvP and whatnot definitely would not be big fans of watching this team battle, but it's fine. I mean, as I said, this is just a 3 versus 3 among friends, and just want to show the strategy. Not really sure. Well, I actually probably did need to use that super just to make sure he's dead, but actually I really don't think Grando's still gonna die. Yeah. Yep, that element is not going to protect against Nausicaa. But unfortunately Nausicaa did not do any more onto her. What do you mean, Melvin? Wait, what? Is he gone? What the heck? If Melvin left, then that's definitely a shame. Got rid of the little bit of fun that was left. Yeah, that's 3 versus 3. Definitely got a lot less interesting, and I mean, it wasn't. I don't know. I don't want to sound too negative about this game because you know it was fine. It's fine. It's just not the type of team battle I'm used to. Oh well. I guess we can just go in this battle then. Definitely a shame that he left. Yeah, I'm not sure why he left. Definitely a shame. I'll just go and do that. Do that. And that. I really was hoping to do a more better example of the witch charge, and also just have a more entertaining 3 versus 3 in itself. So for the viewers who are kind of getting excited for my first 3 versus 3, because I know many people have been asking me for it, most likely it's not exactly what y'all were expecting, which I'm sorry for, but yeah, I mean, I am definitely sorry about it, but just unfortunately, not much I can do. I still showed the worst version, most ineffective version of the Witch Doctor charge, but it's still something at least. I mean, I'm really trying to get something about this positive about this match, because I'm trying to not be negative about matches that I'm recording, but yeah, definitely not the most exciting 3 versus 2. Just keep it at that, and hopefully in the future I'm gonna the next 3 versus 3s and whatnot will be more official and more competitive looking, and hopefully I'll be able to show the different strategies more specifically in a more effective way, because once again, I mean, this example of Witch Doctor charge, there's just so many things wrong with it. So I mean, I'm trying to think of what title I'm gonna say. I mean, from the start I wanted to have the title saying PvP 3 versus 3 Witch Doctor charge example, but this is just such a bad Witch Doctor charge example. It really is, for so many reasons. But I guess that's what I will call the title. Good job, Ratbeard, getting a double kill. So yeah, once again, I am definitely sorry for the people who were probably kind of disappointed in this video, because I'm sure that there definitely were some people, but yeah, I mean, I don't know why I'm repeating myself here so much. I'm just kind of, I know I need to say stuff, and sort of not knowing really what to say, such as not repeating myself. But once again, for the future, the next 3 versus 3 videos that I'm going to be making will hopefully be more official looking, and I will try and show the examples more clearer. So that's the overall statement I have for this match, and I do appreciate the people who are watching it, and I also appreciate the people who were willing to play in this match, because it was pretty you know, last minute type of thing. So that's all good. It's just, especially me, just this being my first 3 versus 3 that's in a very long time, plus even the ones that I did before that were mostly clan battles, which are definitely very different from this. So for me especially, it's just definitely so different, but it should it'll just take me some getting used to. And yeah. So this 3 versus 3 will most likely be finished up soon, maybe a few more rounds. I kind of think I should go and stop recording, but I guess it's fine. But really, I've sort of shown the part I need to about the reason why I wanted to make this video. So I think it's really fine if I go and stop recording, just because the rest of it will just be us finishing up this 3 versus 3. So, you know, again, I'm not going to repeat myself anymore. But yes, this was a technical 3 versus 3 in that sort of example for Witch Doctor charge. Definitely not the type of Witch Doctor charge you want, but it's an example. So I hope y'all still enjoyed the video. And this is once again the basic idea of Witch Doctor charge, if y'all are wondering what it was, and if y'all wanted to use that in a future team battle match if you are a Witch Doctor, or if you have a Witch Doctor on your team. So the basic idea is, you know, is first of all, make sure you have the right classes match up. You don't want to be like us and have the better range matchup, but still use the Musketeer or Witch Doctor charge. But if you do have the right matchup and you have the better range battle, or the weaker range battle rather, and you want to be the aggressive team, then a few turns in, depending on just how quickly you want to rush, you want to put defensive buffs on your Witch Doctor and move your Witch Doctor into the halfway point of the map where you can put pressure on the other team, and with spamming the Mojo Storms and whatnot. So that's sort of the basic idea of it. The way that I showed it, definitely a very ugly, rusty, just kind of terrible example all in all, but yeah, it's the basic idea at least. So I will go and stop recording, I guess. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. This is the basic idea, and good game.